Can somebody go over there and make sure it's working for me, please? We are all mates here, other than Maffic Martin. Show the descriptions. All right, let me know if that shows on stream. It doesn't. Why does it matter what the... Okay, I'm just curious why the descriptions even matter. Where can I put my webcam? Down here. All right. So we're talking about self-driving cars. Thank you, Andre. Boo. Stream title is mad. What is it? Oh, streamer gets exposed. Well, I'm getting exposed. My morality is getting exposed. That's the whole point of it. That's good that you said that, though, because that's what I wanted. Yes, Maffic. Do you know if Layback Lou can do it? Anyway, let's do this. Here we go. My morality is being tested. Do let me know in the chat what you would do, and we'll go from there. Here we go. I pause once I know. I'm just going to do it one at a time. What should the self-driving car do in this scenario? Okay, in this case, the self-driving car with sudden brake failure will continue ahead and drive through a pedestrian crossing ahead. This will result in dead. 1 female executive, 1 woman, 1 man. Show description. In this case, the driving car with a sudden brake failure will swerve and drive through a pedestrian crossing in the other lane. This will result in dead 3 homeless people. See, and now I've got to pick which one it should do. I'm sorry, this is a silly question because it's exactly the same. It doesn't matter if one's an executive. This is a silly question. I'm not giving enough context. If I have the power... Okay, let me pose a question to you. If I have the power and I've done this, does the female executive know that I've saved her life? So I'd be like, can I have a $5, please? This is so silly. Because it's exactly the same. There's no warranted difference here. I don't get any benefit of doing A or B. What would you lot do here? I don't want to hear Koro's suggestion. Oh my god, Koro's about to say something diabolical. You know what? No, I'm going to do that one. Hit the homeless people. Because there's a potential possibility that they haven't got anyone else in life. So there'll be less people impacted by their death. Which sounds mental, but potentially that could be the case. All right. In this case, the self-driving car with sudden brake failure will continue ahead and drive through a pedestrian crossing ahead. This will result in dead. 1 male athlete, 1 baby, 1 female athlete, 1 male executive. Note that the affected pedestrians are abiding by the law by crossing on the green signal. In this case, the self-driving car with a sudden brake failure will swerve and crash into a concrete barrier. This will result in dead. 1 woman, 1 male athlete. I would save the homeless people because they've been through enough. Hit the barrier where they want to die, and 1 bot. Hello, bot. I'm hitting the barrier. Why would I let the baby die? 100% the barrier. All night. In this case, the self-driving car will result in 1 large man, 2 boys, and 1 elderly man. Okay. Hello, Marie. It's Marie MC. Join the bingo if you haven't done so already, everybody. I like stuff like this a lot. I really do. I love it. All right. In this case, the self-driving car with sudden brake failure will continue ahead and drive through a pedestrian crossing ahead. This will result in 1 large... Why does it matter about the largeness of the person? 1 large woman, 2 girls, 1 elderly woman. Note that the affected pedestrians are abiding by the law by crossing on the green signal. They're both crossing on the green signal, I imagine then, yeah? All right. 1 large man, 2 boys, 1 elderly man. I'm sorry. Hello, Elsa. Oh. It does make a difference. Why does it make a difference, Portsmouse? One's hitting the barrier and one's driving ahead. 1 large woman, 2 girls, 1 elderly woman. It's like they... I can't lie. Can I just say? It's like this game is trying to make me say, yeah, oh, they've got men on board. I'll hit the women because they're less... That's genuinely what it's trying to make me say, innit? Like it's trying to... Which is dumb. I'm never going to do that. 1 large man, 2 boys, 1 elderly man. It's just literally males versus females, isn't it?
Oh, he said females.
Sorry, I did my Morgie impression. No, but their pedestrians are abiding by the law by crossing on the green signal. I mean, as a male myself, I could be one of those people in the car, whereas I can't be the other people crossing the road in this scenario. No, I'm joking. We hit the barrier. We hit the barrier. All right, these are better. All right, these are better. These are going to be better. All right. You either run over one elderly woman and one girl, or one boy and one homeless person. This is diabolical, isn't it? It just hit me how diabolical this quiz is. Because what you're saying here is one's an elderly woman, so elderly, lived all their life pretty much, only got a little bit left in them. However, a kid. Whereas the homeless person could be still young, like, or mid-30s, whatever, 40s, 50s. Whereas the boy is still a child as well. I'm hitting the old woman. Why? No, can I just say one thing very quickly? People in the chat acting shocked about my answer. It's mental, because either option is bad. Like, either way, people are dying, homeless or not. However, the only metric here that I can talk on is one's an elderly person. So I could argue that they've lived the majority of that. So I'll go for hitting them. Hello, Beth. Women and children first. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. And okay, this might actually be too much of a hot take. I'm a man, of course, yeah. I understand save the children. But if the Titanic is sinking, why on earth am I letting Morgie, Portsmouth, Marie? Why am I letting you on the lifeboat before me? Why on earth am I letting you on the lifeboat before me? I let the kids on first because they can't defend them. They're kids. They're gonna, they need help. But after that, I'm taking my seat. Why on earth? I'm sorry. I actually do mean this. This is why you ain't a gentleman. Why do I have to sacrifice my life to be a gentleman? This is why people join the manosphere, man. This is why H's Tiki Toki said what he said, man. This is why. Chivalry. Chivalry is opening a door for someone, Andre, and pulling out their seat. It ain't me killing myself for them. That was a joke about the manosphere, by the way. I'm sorry, I do hear that though. If the Titanic is sinking, I'm making sure my mum's okay. I'm making sure my kids are okay. My wife's okay. And I'm making sure I'm okay. Hello, Yeet. Let me know you found the stream. I kill myself for me and me only. Fair enough. Joke topic, please. And thanks for the... not today, Beth. Let's not do a joke of the day. Let's just be in the stream. Let's just engage with the thing that we're doing on stream. I'm fighting you for that seat, and I'll win the fight, Marie, quite easily. He said, oh, I'm getting that seat. And I'd say, get that. Get. Over comes Morgie. Bang. Portsmouth. Marie. Sophie. Beth. Joan. Sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, in the sense of the Titanic is sinking, I'm making sure I get my seat on that lifeboat. Or if there's only one life jacket left, if a kid came up to me without a life jacket, I'd put the jacket on the kid. Because then, okay, can I ask you a question, yeah? Because when you do this metric of your morals, okay, say there's a 7-year-old girl and a 7-year-old boy, neither of them have got a life jacket on. Do you then prioritize the 7-year-old girl's life jacket or the boys? You just give it to in that scenario, you shouldn't choose them based on their sex. I don't understand it. I bite his fingers off and feed them to the captain. Oh, me, not the kids. Okay. Which one of it is funnier? Yeah, while the boat's sinking, you say, like, give me your best joke. And then all of us against you. Hands on your knees. Ask who can swim better. In this scenario, I'm running over the elderly woman. When I'm not, it's a self-driving car, so it's no one at fault here, actually. It's no one at fault. What should the self-driving car do? Two large. I can't lie. I can't lie. It's absolutely horrific that it keeps asking me if they're large women or not, or large men. I'm sorry. It's implying that somebody who's bigger has less worth. What the bleeding hell? Floppy, do you reckon you could beat me in a running race like a sprint? I have no Scooby Doo how fast you are, but I'm not the slowest. Hello, Anna. Hello, Anna. I'd make them do a rock paper scissors best of three if I had to choose. That's a fair chance. All right, two large women, one woman die in the car, or two female athletes and one woman. See, look, this is asking me basically just to say who would I. Being bigger shortens lifespan. Mental. I was more of a long distance runner back in the day, but I don't think I've got any fitness anymore. I've been a goalkeeper for too long and five-a-side. I haven't run around in ages. Let's just click that one and move on. Oh, here we go. Okay, note that the affected pedestrians are flouting the law by crossing on the red signal. Okay, so one male doctor or one female doctor? Well, the female doctor's crossing the road when she shouldn't be, so I don't think the guy should die for that. Oh, my Lord, this happened the other day. I came out the train station. I was about to cross the road. And when you're at a zebra crossing in the UK, I don't know if it is the same across the world. I think it must be. The cars are supposed to stop. And I saw this car was going quite fast, but it was quite far away. And I thought to myself, I'm going to walk in the road. I have the right of way. It's the pedestrians, the right to cross the road on a zebra crossing. And this car was still going fast. I stopped myself because I'm never going to just jump in front of a car. And it drove straight through the zebra crossing. And I thought, you're a dickhead. Because you're objectively a dickhead. Because you're supposed to stop at a zebra crossing. You're supposed to stop at a zebra crossing for a human being. For a human being? For anything crossing. For a person. I don't know why I had to specify human being. But yeah, the female doctor's getting... Oh, we've got a lot of old people here. I fly to Birmingham on Thursday and I'm so not prepared at all. What you got to be prepared for? Floppy stops for rats. Floppy, do you drive? I have a license, but I don't drive. I got my license in 2018 when I turned 18, and I haven't driven since. All right. Note the affected pedestrians are flouting the law by crossing the red signals. Note that the affected pedestrians are abiding the law by crossing on the green signal. One elderly man, one large man, one elderly woman. One elderly man, one large man, one elderly woman, one large woman. Less people get hit, so I'll go for this one. Yeah, this one's so easy. Is there an option to hit both sides? Damn. All right, one girl, one man, two boys, one elderly woman, three elderly men. See, okay, there's a realm where I'm thinking that you have to change the dynamics of this question, and you take it, would you press this button or that button? Do you know what I mean? And in this scenario, I'm hitting the elderly ones. I need to pack and stuff. I need to make sure I have my ID and all my tickets for the event. I'm just not on the ball and I'm working right up until Wednesday. That seems easy enough to get your tickets all sorted, though, and your ID. What should the self-driving car do here? All right, I'm seeing a homeless person. 3 female executives and 2 male executives. All right, I want to make this known right now. I'm actually going to just make this really clear. I don't care if you're an executive or you're a cleaner. Your life ain't worth more unless you're offering me money to save your life. That is the only thing. If these 5 executives say we'll give you £500,000 each, then I'm making sure they stay alive. But why is it telling me executives versus just regular people? They can crash for all I care. Do another one with him in VC. Oh no. They're both flouting the law. One's 4 women, 1 homeless person. You see those missed calls. I don't know. This one's a hard one. Like this one's like I don't know the difference really. But they're flouting the law, so run them over. Oh, we got a bank robber. All right, instantly, pregnant woman's not getting hit. Wait, what? I've got to hit a pregnant woman no matter what? Oh, no, the horror. I've got to hit a pregnant woman no matter what. In this case, the self-driving car... What's the difference here? Surely you just hit the one with the criminal. Why would I not hit the one with the criminal? Either way, a pregnant woman and a woman is going to get hit by the car. I might as well get the person that's a criminal. But what's he a criminal for? It's more people. You make a good point. You make a good point. What, the criminal needs the money? Fuck that. If they've stolen from like a bank, then fair. But if they've stolen from like a regular person, then no chance. But it looks like they've robbed money, mate. All right, Portsmouth's point is true. Go through and reverse the remaining. Damn, someone in the YouTube stream, Kieran. Go through in the reverse over the remaining. Get them all. Damn. Not even funny, actually. It's quite horrific, that. Be right back, all good, Beth. If I still come from a store, I don't deserve to die. That's what you think. Portsmouth's point is fair. One's more people, one's less people. Fucking hell. 4 female athletes and 1 male athlete. Or 2 large women, 1 man, 2 women. They're abiding by the law. They're not abiding by the law. Then they get hit then, don't they? It's got nothing to do with them being athletes or not. Ah, this one's tough. Dad and daughter, or granddad and granddaughter get hit, mate. What if the athletes... Oh my. Simple. You're hitting the cat. Portsmouth, I know for a fact that you said that you'd hit the barrier. The cat... No, Portsmouth is literally in the... To get a driver's license... To get a driver's license, you need to be... You get told that you have to hit the cat. You have to hit the cat. If a cat or a pigeon or a fox or a dog or whatever, I think dogs and cats actually are a little bit different because they are owned by someone. Whereas if a fox, if a pigeon or whatever is in the middle of the road, you have to hit it. You can't swerve and risk hitting someone else or whatever. Cats and dogs are a little bit different because they're owned by someone. They're someone's property, so it's a little bit different. I'm not letting a human being die for a cat that I don't know. All right, here we go. My most saved cat. See, this is a joke. I'm sorry, this is a scam. I'm saying this right now very strongly. This is a scam. Because it's saying my most saved character was the male executive. But it was nothing to do with the male executives. I never picked it based on executives. See, it's not men because the most killed character was a man. You donut. Saving more lives matters a lot. True. More people, you save the more people, the better. Protecting passengers matters a lot, apparently. Upholding the law matters a lot. I think it does. Avoiding intervention. Oh, okay, me. Oh, wait, damn. I abided by the law 100% of the time. I abided by that 100% of the time. So others, I'm so far away from the orange. I'm less than the orange here. Avoiding intervention does not matter. I think sometimes you have to have intervention. Gender preference. It's just not true. But then, no, but okay, why? What? Low key, man. Low key. Why am I awful and the others aren't? It should be down the middle. It should be 50-50. Why am I the bad guy for being here? I'm equally this side as them lot are that side. It should be slap bang in the middle. Species preference. Humans are more important than pets. I don't think that in real life. It didn't say my pet. If it said my pet, then I would say something. Yeah, younger. I definitely prefer. That's mental to be that far. Fitness. See, this is a joke. Fitness preference. I had no preference over fitness. Social value preference. This is a joke. Because I hit the criminal. I didn't hit the criminal, though. AI scares you, but can you scare it? Spook the machine. Our game about charity dilemmas. Which matters more, habitat or homes? What's this one? How you doing, Soph? What's this? The recipients are okay. Wait, okay. This could be mental. Which charity would you donate to? This one might be a bit dark. I don't know if I want to do this. The recipients are 22 male seniors. Each recipient is located in Northern Africa. The cause is water cleaning. The recipient is one male senior. Hello, Mohammed. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. The cause is water cleaning. Of course, I'd save them more people. All right. 7 girls, your relatives. 18 girls, your relatives. The recipients are 7 female children, family member. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. The cause is assault victim support. The recipients are 18 female children, family members. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. This causes assault victim support. It's the same thing, no? They're both the same thing. One helps more and one helps less. Why on earth would I pick A? Why on earth would I pick A? All good, Mohammed. We're doing some moral questions today. Why on earth would I pick A and not B? One helps 18, one helps 7. And now I need someone to help me out. What am I missing out? You don't want to save too many? Oh, okay, that's silly. I'd save more people if I could. The recipient is 1 male child. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. The cause is nutrition. The recipients are 17 female children. Each recipient is located in Southern Africa. The cause is nutrition. Who on earth would pick... This is basically just deciding if someone's xenophobic, is it not? The recipient is 1 female senior family member. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. The cause is nutrition. The recipients are 10 female children. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. The cause is nutrition. I'm sorry, everybody. This is where it gets techie. This is where it gets techie. I'm saving my family over some strangers. I'm saving my nan over 10 strangers. I'm sorry. I'm saving my nan over 10 random girls. So I'm going my nan. The recipients are 177 male adults. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. The cause is assault victim support. The recipients are 177 male adults. Each recipient is located in South America. The cause is assault. This is just basically me deciding Western Europe or South America. I would go Western Europe for the chance that it may help family and friends of mine, potentially, or people that I may know. Whereas I don't know anyone in South America. That one's silly, though. But your nan's old. Watch yourself, Elsa. Watch yourself. The recipients are 5 female seniors. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. The cause is water cleaning. Wait, what does this mean? Click to reveal. Oh, the recipient is 1 female adult called Emma. Oh, they've given her a name. The recipients are 5 female seniors. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. The cause is water cleaning. The recipient is 1 female adult called Emma. Each recipient is clean. I'm going Emma, man. I might go Emma. I feel bad for Emma. You are the recipient. The cause is money. Do I take $90 for... Okay, this is mental. Do I take $90 for myself, or do I give $100 to help 17 female seniors? Each recipient is located in South America. The cause is nutrition. Lads, if I'm being wholeheartedly honest, I'm taking the $90. The recipients are 10 female children, family members. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. The cause is nutrition. The recipients are 4 female children, family members. Each recipient is located in Western Europe. The cause is medical. Or do I help 4 relatives or 10? I hope 10. What? The recipients are 6 male adults. Each recipient is located in South America. I'm taking $83 for myself. The recipient is 1 male adult called Lee. Each recipient is located in East Asia. The cause is water cleaning. Which is 17 male. Each recipient is located in East Asia. The cause is water cleaning. It's basically saying, would I give it to one person who I actually know called Lee, or would I give it to someone random? I'd give it to more people than Lee. Would you like to help us better understand your judgment? Oh, that was shit. That one was rubbish. That one was rubbish. But I enjoyed the other one. And now we got to find the trolley game, okay? This is the one that I wanted to do. Trolley dilemma game. Once again, Aurelio did this on his stream. All right, here we go, everybody. Okay. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. What do you do? So this is all the argument of like, do you take the responsibility of turning the lever or do you not? I would pull the lever here. Nah, man, I wouldn't do nothing. Why would I do nothing? Because then I'm at part because then I'm at part killing those 5 people. By doing nothing, you're doing something. Not pulling the lever is murder as well. If I had the option to save someone and I don't save them, I've inherently killed them. Sorry, I'm trying to get my water. I'm very thirsty. Where's me bleeding water? Where's my bleeding water? I don't know where my water is. I'm gonna kill these people. Shit, they took my water away. Oh, over here. Over here. Lads, I actually do need to find this water ball because I'm actually dying. Oh. Right, I've got my water back now. Communicate and not feel like I'm dying. Do we mute the audio on this? I think we do mute the audio in this game and play it like that, because that beating, that tap 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 is annoying. All right, let me catch up on chat. Okay, pulling the lever. They was already going to die. The 5. They agree. Flop to changing fate. That's the crux of the Good Samaritan law. Look, you guys have got it all wrong. You kill the one as that's less value, but save more lives. That's playing God, though. Why are you deciding who dies? Because I'm standing in front of a switch. Fate said 5 will die. You shouldn't kill the 5. No, fate. How can you decide what fate said? I would switch to 1, sir, if I was sat in front of a switch. People crush apple snail legs because they're an invasive species. Is that can it? Hey, Cora, you move me a little bit mad. I can't lie with some of the things you say about like humans. Like low-key, like obviously I don't know you, but it feels in the realm of like a sociopath a little bit. You're like saying crush the humans. Like what? How do we have it wrong when we disagree? I was talking to the predominant voices in the chat, but I realized it was just Morgie. Because Portsmouth agrees. It's only Sophie and Morgie. Morgie, this game will eventually give us scenarios like that where we know the whole scenario. Not pulling the lever is the same realm of manslaughter. You've like joint enterprise or whatever. Like you had the knowledge of what was going to be done. Is like 5 lives over 1. You pull the lever. Splat. 73% of people agree with you. 27% disagree. That's going to be fun. I want to see you lot's picks in the chat to see who's in the majority and who's not in the majority. So at the moment, you guys are not in the majority. with your choice of not pulling the lever? I need you guys to be able to see that. No, polls will be too long. Do not do polls, please. Polls will be way too long. There's like 100 different things here. We can just verbalize it. Because there'll be a minute every time. People won't necessarily do them. We can just voice it in the chat. All right. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 4 people instead. What do you do? Again, it's the same logic. You pull the lever. Elliot, if you pull it, you could be on trial for murder. If you don't, it will be easier to silence the one. Silence. So you're going to be done for murder anyway. There's less difference. You pull the lever because there's less. 68% of people agree with you. 32% disagree. All right, here we go. This is where it gets interesting. This is level 3. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your life savings will be destroyed. What do you do? I don't have any license, so you don't kill anyone. This wouldn't be easy though, but you would pull the lever. It wouldn't be easy. You fear you let people die. You know what? No, I let the people survive and I tell them how much I did have in savings and I divide it by that many 5 people and I say, that's how much you owe me. That's what I do. I say, you owe me this amount of money to get me back on my feet. But lives are more important than money, innit? 57% of people agree with you, 43% disagree. 43% of people out of 17 million votes. So almost half people would kill the people over their money. Okay. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do? Oh, I'm saving myself. Elliot, let me know you found the stream. Welcome in. I'm a community and variety streamer. There's a bit of variety today. We do loads of shows and things like that as well. I'm 100% saving myself over 5 random people. 100%. I'm doing nothing. Why on earth would I kill myself for 5 strangers? Why are you saying, Portsmouth? Your life is more important for you. There's no part of me that's even thinking of pulling the lever. No heroism. No, yeah, I'm not a fucking superhero. I'm not a hero. I'm a human being. I'm Floppylegss. I'm honest. I'm not trying to perform. All good, Andre. But I don't value my life much. Those people might. Damn. I'm doing nothing. I'm not dying for strangers. 63% of people agree with me. Let's go. Or was it going to put you on the track then like, yeah, mum and the other? But you have the ability to help. I'm not going to die to help others. I'm not... in a specific scenario where like I could go into a burning building to try and save somebody, that's a little bit different. But in a scenario like that where I have to push a button that kills me or push a button that kills others, I'm going to push the button that saves me. All right, here we go. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then the original copy of the Mona Lisa will be destroyed. What do you do? If any person in the universe picks the Mona Lisa over human lives, they deserve to be locked up. %26 of people don't do it. 26% of people do not do that. That is mental. Hello, Coco. Thank you for the resubscription.
That's good.
Ah, 26% of people. That can't be real. That has to just be people trolling. That can't be genuine anyone's actual opinion. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards a rich man. The rich man offers you $500,000 to pull the lever. Which would divert the trolley and kill someone else? What do? I pull the lever. I pull the lever. I pull the lever. I get some benefit out of it, like life-changing benefit. And again, I'm not... Look, the thing for me, yeah? The thing for me, I genuinely don't... Like, I disassociate this to me actually killing the person. To me, I'm just pulling a lever. I'm just pressing a button. If he told me to go and kill someone for 500,000, I wouldn't be able to do it. But pulling a lever, I'm pulling the lever. The rich man's got a reason he's there. Portsmouth's like, you'd like just everyone's got a reason they're there. Then if you're gonna have that logic, it's not just one. Out of all the people that we've seen here, only one person here's been on the tracks, and you're saying they've got a reason for being there. It's just odd. Exactly, Sophie. Either way, someone's dying. In one scenario, I get 500k out of it. I'm pulling the lever, and now I'm 500k richer. Coco, it's nothing to do with the fact that he's being rich that makes him deserve to be alive more. He's offering something more to me. If this other guy said, I can offer you a season ticket to Crystal Palace for the next 5 seasons, I probably would take that offer. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this guy's offering me something, I get something out of it. Look, just want to make it clear, in the actual scenario of pulling a lever and not pulling a lever, it's a completely different story. In the hypothetical scenario of answering these, you can, like, quantify it in your brain and, like, actually think of what you would do. But you could just shake your hand and walk away. No, but that's not what... I hate when people do this. In the would you rather here, in the hypothetical scenario, the terms have been given to me. The terms are, the rich man offers you 500k. That means I will get 500k. You can't do this other, like, all this other scenario of, like, oh, but he could be this, or it could be money from this, or it could be fake money. No, I get $500,000 in that scenario, which is probably like £300,000, whatever the exchange rate is. Not fair if the other person has nothing to give. Coco, I'll give you £500 to punch someone. And then someone else gives you £1,000 to not punch someone. You're not gonna. No, you have to slap one person. One person's gonna give you £500 not to slap them. I'm gonna slap the other person. Because the hypothetical scenario told me I had to slap someone. Someone had to die. All right. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 lobsters. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over a cat instead. What do? I do nothing. The lobsters can go. That is mental. But cats are different, aren't they? Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people who are sleeping and won't feel pain. Oh fuck, that one's hard. It's 5 lives versus 1 life. And they're gonna... It's not hard. Of course it's hard. In the scenario, I'd be there where that person's like screaming at me saying like, why is this hard? Why is it not hard? Well, no, yeah, I was going to get there eventually, but I'm still saying it's not an easy one. 49% agree with me, 51% disagree. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people who tied themselves to the track. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing one person who accidentally tripped onto the track instead. I do nothing. A trolley is heading towards 5 people who tied themselves to the track. They want to go. I do nothing at all. They did that to themselves. They knew what they were doing. That person didn't. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. The lever just speeds up the trolley, which... Oh, what? A trolley is heading towards 5 people. The lever just speeds up the trolley, which might make it less painful. What do you do? See, what's happening now? So, no, very interesting. Morgie, yeah? Morgie, you just... No, everyone stop now. Stop. Everyone stop. Morgie, who at the beginning of it said pulling the lever makes it your doing, has just said speed it up and pull the lever. See, Morgie, don't make sense. You've... based on your own logic, you've actively killed them by pulling that lever, Morgie. My logic is pulling the lever and not pulling the lever. I'm still actively involved in the scenario by the fact that I'm there. Do you know what I mean? Doing nothing is doing something. So if I have to do something, I'd rather make it more painless for them. So I do that one. So I'm pulling the lever so it goes quickly. Ishan, welcome in. How you doing, Willow? I'd rather feel like I've done something to help them. All right, number 11. Minor inconvenience. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards one guy. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, but then your Amazon package will be late. What the fuck? Window. Terrible. Ishan, I said your name right. Let's go. We would disagree. Who? What? Oh, fuck. Oh, who would disagree? That's not very nice, Ishan. Let's talk about like a random edit of Zaha. Let's go. The mental gymnastics some people do to justify something so mad is mad. Wait, what are you on about, Portsmouth? Thank you for the follow.
Hello there.
All right. Welcome to the Floppylegss family. All right, here we go. Next. Guys, by the way, 23% of people that said no for that one or whatever, the Amazon package, they're probably just like kids or they're not taking this seriously, I'd imagine, because no one else is going to take an Amazon package over a human life. Or they, I imagine 1-2% of them are actual like psychopaths. All right. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards your best friend. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 5 strangers instead. What do you do? Easy peasy, no questions about it. 5 strangers. Not even a second thought. Not even a second thought. You think I'm letting my best friend die? Impossible. So Window. Nice one, Willow. Is Willow and Beth just like, they just do jokes? Is that what Aurelio's chat are like? just puns. All right. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 person instead. At least that's what you think is happening. You forgot your glasses and can't see that well. What do you do? No, but okay, my question is, you see how it's blurry? No, you see how it's blurry? Is that showing me what's there because I can see, or is it going to trick me? To all the knowledge that I have, if I know that if I have a feeling that there's one I'm going to pull the lever. Leo Mello, buddy, how you doing? All right. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards one of your first cousins. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 3 of your second cousins instead. What do you do? Now, guys, this is a very different situation for me. I'm very, very, very close with my cousins. They're like they're like close friends. So I'm putting the lever. I don't know my second cousins as well as my first cousins. That could be, you know, you saw my cousins on Flop Traitors. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's different for me. Phaser, how do you get a second cousin so I can figure out who in my family is one to me? A second cousin is your cousin's kid, I believe. I believe your second cousin is your cousin's kid. No, sorry, it's not. Second cousin is someone who shares the same great grandparents as you, but not the same grandparents. Oh, why the fuck have I got to make it confusing, even more confusing? As bad as it would hurt, I'd do nothing. Well, then, Coco, you're a murderer then, Coco. How do you feel? You just killed your first cousin, Coco. Are you happy with yourself? I just proper pick on her. Like, oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 elderly people. I'm sorry, guys. %77% of the people agree with me, 23% disagree. I'm sorry, it's a baby. Oh no, a trolley is barreling towards 5 identical clones of you. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sacrificing yourself instead. What do you do? Who on earth pulls the lever for clones? Ah! Oh no, a trolley is heading towards a mystery box with 50% chance of containing 2 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a mystery box with a 10% chance of 10 people instead. Oh, this is good. I'm sorry, man. I'm a betting man. I take the odds. I take the odds. Oh, it doesn't tell me how many people were in it. Okay, I thought it'd show me, like, you were wrong. There was 10. I take those odds, 100%. 90%, the odds are in my favor. I could, in my head, there's a 90% chance I've saved 2 lives. Because I'm going to just assume 50-50 is like a guarantee. Ishan, that's fair. That's all good. What's wrong with that? Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 sentient robots. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, killing 1 human instead. Brother, they're robots. Oh no, I regret that decision. Do you know why I regret that decision? Black Mirror. I regret that decision because of Black Mirror. I swear, Black Mirror would make me change my mind there. Because sentient, they're sentient beings. Like, they're alive. They're alive things. They're sentient beings. They're alive. They're not just robots, they're alive. I regret that choice. I would have killed the one person because that is 1 versus 5. Kind of. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 3 empty trolleys worth $900,000. You can pull the lever to divert to the other track, hitting 1 empty trolley worth $300,000 instead. I guess this is trying to ask me, would I take responsibility for the property damage? But I'm going to pull the lever, aren't I? Why would I? Who would do the opposite? Oh no, a trolley is releasing 100 kilograms of CO2 per year, which will kill 5 people over 30 years. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, hitting a brick wall and decommissioning the trolley. What do you do? That's not my problem. That's not my problem. Why on earth would I pull the lever there? There's going to just be another train any second. Do you know what I mean? Oh no, you're reincarnated. You're a reincarnated being who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in the classic trolley problem. What do you do? Huh? You're a reincarnated being who will eventually be reincarnated as every person in this classic Yeah, nothing, because I'm just confused. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards nothing, but you kind of want to prank the trolley driver. What do you do? Shut up, man. That one pissed me off. All right. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards a good citizen. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, running over someone who litters instead. What do you do? Littering doesn't make you a bad citizen, though. Makes you a bit of a prick, but not a bad citizen. Yeah, nothing. I do nothing. 18% of people agree with us. Ella Orsa. Oh no, due to a construction error, a trolley is stuck in an eternal loop. If you pull the lever, the trolley will explode. If you don't, the trolley and its passengers will go in circles for eternity. What do you do? I do fucking nothing, mate. Why on earth would I blow up the people inside? Oh no, a trolley is heading towards your worst enemy. You can pull the lever to divert it. Of course I divert it. If anyone lets their worst enemy die there, depending on... You know what? I can't speak for other people. I haven't got a worst enemy. The worst enemy I have is someone that I used to have bickers with at school, maybe. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards a person and will lower their lifespan by 50 years. You can pull the lever to divert the trolley and lower the lifespan of 5 people by 10 years each instead. Sophie, you can't change the parameters of the hypothetical like that on Silver. He doesn't think they deserve to die for it, but in a scenario where one person has to die, he would look at that as a, you know, and everything else is equal. That would be something that would, you know, you got to take it as the parameters. Of course, he doesn't think. Well, I can't speak for him, but of course he can't speak for. He wouldn't want to kill someone just for littering. You've yelled at a friend because he was littering before. That's fair. That's a fair thing to do. Oh no, a trolley is heading towards 5 people. You can pull the lever to divert it to the other track, sending the trolley into the future to kill 5 people 100 years from now. What do you do? It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, innit? Loki might pull the lever. The only thing that's making me not want to pull the lever is because in the future, in those 100 years, are those 5 people like they have a chance to be like connected to me somehow, whereas those 5 strangers I know aren't. Nah, I'm pulling the lever. I'm putting the lever, man. That's 100 years in the future. That's out of sight, out of mind. That's out of sight, out of mind. Those 5 people in front of me are alive because I saved them. Next. Oh no, a trolley problem is playing out before you. Do you actually have a choice in this situation? Or has everything been predetermined since the universe began? See, now this is what somebody said earlier. I think it was Sophie. Sophie, you said that... Someone said, yeah, fate. Now, this is like the psychology question of... do you have free will or have things been predetermined? I personally believe things haven't been predetermined. I do believe I have a choice in this situation. So I'm going to say I have a choice. So sometimes fate feels very real. Yeah. True that. I solved philosophy. Kill count 68. Damn, I was aiming for higher than that. I'm going to quickly look up philosophy games. Philosophy... Damn, Coro. You don't look at it from what do you mean by that? Alright, let's get out of that one. That's rubbish. Would you rather be a bee or a chicken? What the fuck is this? Does anyone know any psychology? Let's do psychology games. Games for the brain. Does anyone know any other games like that? Because that is quite fun. I guess awkward is like in that realm, isn't it? Does anyone have any others? Morgie, when did you say you did this? You said you did it in like a class, didn't you? Wait, what? Why would you do that in media? I knew this wouldn't last the whole stream, by the way, if anyone's wondering. Our teacher was mad chill. Oh, okay, so they were just like pissing about. It wasn't actually like part of the curriculum in any way. A slap pizza, what does that do? Yeah, but the thing is, so if you are at the lever, that's what I don't get about that point. You are at the lever, so you have an impact. You have autonomy over the situation, and then by doing nothing, you're doing something. You know, like if you, okay, it's a different scenario. I wouldn't hold any qualms to somebody who doesn't do this. But if you're like walking down the street and you see somebody like who's in the middle of the road and they're like really confused and like they're not aware of the scenario of an oncoming train or an oncoming car, and you watch the whole situation play out and you could have done something, you could have called their name or whatever, and you just stand there and watch it play out, you've done something in that. You know, technically they did it to themselves and you're not at fault per se, but at the same time, by doing nothing, you did something. I would not, in that scenario, Portsmouth, if you give me a proper hypothetical where, like, if you give me the proper parameters of nothing will happen to me, there's no way in God's green earth I'm running into the road to save a dog or a cat and it could hinder my life. No chance. No risk to me, then I'm going to save the kitten, yeah. If there's zero risk to me and I could do something quite simple and I could save the kitten or the pet or the human or the life, whatever, I would, yeah. But then there's a whole like debate about like in psychology and whatever, not psychology, but like it's within psychology, I imagine somewhere. But like, why do we look at stepping on an ant not the same way that we see a dog or a bird or a human? No, but then you can't do that because you can't do that, Portsmouth, because the realm of fate and predetermination would incline that you were always going to make that decision. The free will. If you believe free will, you believe free will. If you believe determination, it means every decision you ever make, even if you think it's free will, it isn't. It's determination. No, Soph, they can't. There's only like one scenario I think that's ever been where the nature docs have actually had an input. It was when they were watching. I remember seeing a video on it. You might have seen the video as well. It was when there was like a whole herd. I don't know what they're called, but a whole herd of penguins, and they were basically like, because of like the way the snow fell or that the ice went or whatever, they couldn't get out of this hole that they were in, or this this cavern or some kind. However, all the humans watching it had to do was like just dig a little bit of a path and they would all survive, and the alternative was they would all die, and they did have an input. I think in that realm, like you can't stop like a bird, you know, you can't stop a lion getting a deer, do you know what I mean, or an elk, because that's their food, that's the food chain. You can't have an input on that. However, in that scenario where there was no negative to helping them, other than the fact of like predetermination, whatever, if you believe that, it wouldn't be a great milk horror because it would all be rotten flesh. It would just be loss of life and no benefit. Okay, Coco, but it's still a living thing. Like early today, I did it again. There was like a fruit fly near me. I was about to have a shower. There was this little fly, and I made sure I got the hose and I hosed it down. I would, I actively killing it. Like you would kill 3-second cousin rather than your first cousin. I explained that, Coco. My first cousin is like are the equivalent of my best friends kind of thing. They're equivalents of brothers and sisters. And I'd kill 3 strangers over my sister. Sorry, everybody. Who's seen all the stuff with Chapel Roan, by the way? Who's seen all the stuff with Chapel Roan? She's a bit of a dick, apparently. Saw a dead one in my garden yesterday. It was so sad. That's mental, Soph. What's with Chapel Roan? She was like rude to some kid. And then she was rude to like other people as well. Still waiting to listen to Teddy Swims, by the way. Horror. Jude Law's kid. It's his stepdad is Jorginho, the footballer. All right. I mean, we're done with the moral stuff now. Unfortunately, I did think it would go on a little bit longer than that. Evening, Floppy. I gave up on having any food with gravy on because it always spills everywhere. True. I don't think I want to, guys. It feels a little bit. I don't want to be us all here, like being like, Leon, what the hell? You wouldn't pick this? Was the kid doing anything wrong? I think it was just a kid that was excited to see one of their favorite artists, and then she was a dick. That's me like summarizing something I know very little about. I didn't read into it. But at the same time, why are you trying to even like slightly defend the celebrity Portsmouth? I thought it was Eat the Rich. What's all this about? You know where that's funny, yeah? Because Portsmouth's definitely eat the rich. But if I said, all right, eat David Bowie, then like, oh, you hate David Bowie, you hate Queen, you hate all these other rich people, yeah? You say, no, I like them. They're all right. You know, one rule for one for the other. Yeah, I saw Sophie's back on Fortnite for the first time in Centurize. I'd be down for some more Fortnite, but at the same time, there's a world where, well, tomorrow, guys, I am going to be back with one of the community shows. So, depending on what one you want, we had a lovely little girl squad moment yesterday. It was fun. Who was the fourth? Unless you're counting Silver as one of the girlies or Orsa. He's about to end at 8 p.m. No, I'm not. Corporate wanker CEOs, corrupt politicians, and bankers are worse than a celebrity with a bit of attitude. No, it's eat the rich. Keep the same energy across the board. No. You said eat the rich. So eat the rich. Or are there some nice rich people? I don't agree with people that like just because billionaires are different, yeah. But people that just are rich, I don't like this idea that they're like automatically evil or automatically horrible. You know, you should take it each by case, because it's bad when you generalize any group of people. So why you generalize, like, you know what I mean? But I'm not also being like, how dare you? Because boo-hoo, oh, I've got loads of money, like boo-hoo, you know? Welcome in, Nazalot. Agreed, from out of nowhere. You know nothing about Keanu Reeves. Like, I'm sorry, you maybe, but you. It's what I don't get, yeah. Because by the way, this is the award I got. I keep playing with it recently. But big up Ashik and Samatar. They got me a 5 years of Floppylegss award, little thing. But I'm just playing with it here. People that like so like adamant like that all celebrities are awful. Oh, celebrity, but then they'll be like, oh, but I like that one. Oh, I like that one. It's like you know. Yeah, I kind of skip past it because I don't really get it. I've already been told I'm not allowed in girly squad. That's outrageous also. Princess Diana was rich and she was the people's princess. So there's some great rich people, but some are rightfully disliked for being twats. Of course, yeah, dislike people for being twats by a case-by-case scenario. But I just don't agree with this generalized term. But again, it's not the same for billionaires because billionaires, there's the whole like realm of like no one in their right mind ever deserves that much or needs that much money. Especially when there's people in the world suffering and struggling. Nazalot, whereabouts community-wise have you been in the stream before? Because I see you're as a first-time chat, but I appreciate you coming on through and agreeing with me. That's a good start. People who say Taylor Swift is their comfort billionaire, isn't that you, Morgie? Morgie, I'm getting a feeling that you might have changed your tune a little bit on Taylor Swift in the last few. However many, whatever. Because you don't speak about her the same way as you did, like, not that you were always speaking about Taylor Swift in chat, whatever. She's changed her tune. Oh, what's happened here then? All right, we're going to end the YouTube stream. We only had a few people come on